What is the HPT, or Human Performance Technology, technology learning? HPT model was created by the International Society for Performance Improvement, ISPI, to identify human performance issues in the workplace. Human performance technology, HPT, in online education is defined as a systematic approach to identifying gaps between desired and actual learner performance in virtual environments, and then designing, implementing, and evaluating targeted solutions to improve outcomes and student success. Why do we need it? It identifies gaps in our organization, analyzes root causes, and implements targeted solutions for greater human performances. It ensures delivering content and analyzing causes of learning challenges. It selects the right intervention, like coaching, interactive tools, or tutorials. Measures results to measures results to ensure online students truly develop the skills and knowledge intended. The purpose of this project is to explain why HPT is necessary to have in any organization. Explains the problem and why it matters. And finally, the impact or opportunities on businesses. Needs analysis. After performing your needs analysis, conduct performance analysis. Find your desired performance and compare to actual performances for the gap. For online use, the learning management system, quiz scores, inactivity, drop-off rates, pinpoint struggle points. Some tools for your evaluation methods may include surveys, interviews, observations, and data analysis. Cause analysis. Cause analysis identifies skill gaps that can be found and caused by poor technology usability. Instructional flaws like content are unclear, too complex, or boring. Motivational problems might include learners that do not see the value of the course. Solution design. Under solution design proposes interventions based on findings, whether it is training, tools, resources, organizational structure, organizational change, or incentives. Use the HPT model to justify your choice. Add interactive video, simulations, including scaffolding, which are step-by-step guides. Revise content for clarity. Provide coaching or peer interaction forms, or just use Q&A. Implementation plan. The implementation plan is the time flow of how intervention will be ruled out with stakeholders involved, barriers, and who will address them. Upload redesign models into LS. Launch discussion boards for real-time help. Provide training for instructors on online tools, groups discussions, virtual badges, shout-outs, extra credit, for example. Finally, student voice committees that allow students to give feedback on what helps them feel more engaged in online learning. Implementation plan identifies the barriers and who will address them. Upload redesign modules into LS launch discussion boards for real-time help. Provide training for instructors on online tools like access issues, internet problems, lack of digital devices, time constraints, and support deficiencies. Also, lack of tutoring, feedback, or mentoring issues can cause problems. You must root out the factual issues that cause the gap in the first place. It is environmental. Is it environmental, skills, knowledge, ambiguous instructions, motivational issues, or is it just too technical? Evaluation plan. How will you measure success? Find metrics, employee satisfaction, productivity rates, error reduction, etc. Use methods like formative or summative evaluations. Kirkpatrick's uses 4 levels: reaction, learning, behavior, and results, and discussion after a real intervention. What happened? Compare to expectations. What worked? What did not? Evaluation continued. The learning management system uses quiz scores, drop-off rates to pinpoint struggle points for students. Using Kirkpatrick's model, reaction, post-training teacher feedback, and student survey on class enjoyment. Data can be collected over an 8-week period for post-implementation and reviewed monthly. What it provides to the organization. It provides a method to identify measurable performance indicators that could be used to set standards in practical applications. Setting these standards will help the organization become better prepared to solve issues. After the evaluation is complete, pass rates can jump over 85% and student satisfaction will rise. For feedback loop, quarterly review sessions were updated to show industry trends. Not just a training tool. A good example of how HPT Online can look like: a nursing class shows poor testing results in their exams and practical exercises. After performing a performance analysis, 60% of the students failed coding bootcamp projects. After the cause analysis, they find the content was too abstract, not enough hands-on practice for the students. Designing the intervention added coding labs, real-time coding challenges, and finally peer review system. To implement the design, labs were launched via the LMS Zoom study halls. Not just a training tool continued. For online use, the learning management system uses quiz scores, inactivity, drop-off rates to pinpoint struggle points. Some tool for evaluation methods may include surveys, interviews, observations, and data analysis. Conduct performance analysis to get desired performance and compare that to your actual performance. Not just a training tool continued. It uses the most effective method to close the gap in process design and assesses if the process has worked. It's a systematic approach and data driven from performance analysis to evaluation. HPT is learner centered that focuses on what students can do after learning, not just what they know from it. It is technology enabled by using tools like LMS and analytics, adaptive learning platforms, simulations, multimedia. Always and continued process improvement to refine strategies based on real data. Learning management. Behavioral science for humans show increases in student interaction, like chat, camera use, and poll participation. Given results, 20% increase in assignment completion and real-time participation rate. Data can be collected over an 8-week period for post-implementation and reviewed monthly. The learning management system uses quiz scores, drop-off rates to pinpoint struggle points for students. Using the Kirkpatrick's model, reaction, post-training, teacher feedback, and student survey on class enjoyment. Then teachers demonstrate knowledge of new tools through their lesson plans. A constructivist view, human performance technology comes from a constructivist belief in using prior knowledge to build on future learning. It builds expertise in subject, procedures, and skills. A constructivism is in line with learning centered environments where control shifts from instructor to learner for grounded opportunities for engagement by working on activities that are authentic, relevant, and applicable beyond the classroom. The learners interact with knowledge and information in an interpretive way. This interaction provides ID with data that allows them to use the theories in numerous ways. Design for the Web 2.0. Designing for Web 2.0 requires capitalizing on interaction and collaboration for constructivist learning using avatars and virtual environments to allow students to display how they learn. Second Life is another application that is becoming increasingly more popular and valuable in the quest for online learning centered systems. Web 2.0 continued. Group and individual activities can be designed to appeal to students and to allow real world scenarios that give realistic learning scenes, real world feelings of objects surrounding an area of operations. The military uses these types frequently to allow soldiers to learn without the risk of getting killed or hurt in real world life situations. In summary, we have explained the HPT human technology and constructivist view of online learning management in the Web 2.0 Internet. It uses a system approach to learning by performing a needs and cause analysis to determine root issues in performance and why it's there in the first place. It provides a solution design, implementation, and evaluation method. It's not just a training tool. Also, HPT is a constructivist tool that uses a holistic approach to solving issues in an organization or college. Some of my references include DSMEC F 2024, KOY 2024, a 1995 T. Nelson Holy Bible containing the Old and New Testament. And Proverbs 12:18 states that there is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. Another reference would be Arnstein P. Shade, M. Kerr, K. A. Young. References continued as McDowell M., Biesta G., Ambardecker A. P., Walker K. K., Davis L., Taylor M., and Whitaker, Barnett A., Cook C. for Web 2.0 Technologies for Learning. And then finally, references from Google J., O'Reilly T., and Musser J. This concludes my slide on HPT technology and online learning. If you have no questions, thank you for your time, and thank you very much.